All right, here we go. This will be a really interesting matchup once again because there is some spicy stuff going on here. But like I said before, Abyss likes these slower matches, so that might be very helpful. But it looks like the Haven player here is playing some like early game removal that's just like good against this matchup. Priest of the Cudgel, being able to banish, Apostle of Repose being able to banish. Those are all big things. They're playing multiple Blackened Scriptures as well, which means they're going to have access to banish a lot of random things too, making it kind of awkward for Abyss to really get to its Necro Charge 20, which is a big thing for the deck to really pop off. Haven going second, valuing the extra card plus Evo points. There's actually a lot of good Evo cards in Haven, so getting those Evo points is pretty big. One of them being Apostle of Repose is big, Cudgel on 3 is big, Jean d'Arc on 5 is huge as well, along of, as always, with Marwyn, One of Repose, giving you that extra turn. Then you get to play Aegis out 1 turn sooner than normal, going second, which is pretty huge. Also presenting an 8/8 body that's really hard to remove. Starting off strong with Desecration here, gonna start milling some things out. Always sad to see a Death's Breath go to the graveyard, but it is what it is. That's what you kind of play here. Play for when you're playing Abyss. You just hope to hit the cards you want to be in the grave and keep drawing your Death Breaths. Sergeant coming in, milling some good stuff here. Milling things you don't really want to see too much in the grave, but it is what it is, Pass with 2 floating. Threatening Surefire Bullet, multiple Angelic Snipes if need be. Those are the big things we're just kind of looking out for here at 2. Going for the Evo, possibly just get rid of this Bellringer Angel. Opting to let this just happen here. Gonna get in 3 damage here for Abyss. Not really seeing Lesser Mummy as a threat here. We're gonna see Priest of the Cudgel Evo swing in also as well here. 2 for 1 would be really nice. Not immediately doing it, meaning they're just passing with 3 open. Just, what are we even threatening here with 3 open? Their just hand is just complete garbage this game. That is unfortunate. Just dropping the pressure already. It's going to be really hard for them to come back and really stabilize from here. All right, looks like we're threatening here a Jean this turn because we're going to 4 play points here. Jean should clear this up, which you don't feel too bad. You ate 2 of their cards, and you're going to draw a card with Bellring Angel. You get to really hurt Haven's resources here. Personally, I would have loved to be able to banish away the Lesser Mummies. Getting rid of the Lesser Mummies are huge. It's just like stops Abyss from like getting like random lethals off of Ektar, because like it starts to get really annoying when they start doing their 2nd to 3rd Ektar. Man, are those looking up to magical girl sleeves? I'm kind of jealous. Those look really good if that's what they are. Alright, Marzensic coming down, answering that Jean so they don't get a chance to Evo and swing in with it. Moon coming down. Dylan 4 storm damage, something you don't see too often here. And in turn, though, it's going to become a 4/7. It should be here. Are we doing mischievous zombie Evo gain Bane on the ghost here? Giving this the ghost Bane. Let's go. Get rid of this Moon All Mirage. That is that's so huge. Being able to like cleanly remove that and still present like 2 threats on the board is huge for Abyss. There's just so much pressure for Haven to have answers here. This game might be a very quick one because Haven just hasn't found the ability to stabilize here. And Abyss has just been controlling this entire matchup with the pressure it's exerting onto Haven. So I did see a cudgel in hand for our opponent, or our Haven player here. He probably wishes he could have used it on the Lesser Mummy for sure, but this turn just might be a cudgel Evo turn to answer this entire board, and then go from there. Because I believe Mischievous Zombie is a 3/3. Let me double check here. It is, so it can be answered. This board can be answered with cudgel, but then what do you do afterwards here? You get 3 points left over. What can we do? We just like sit here and hopefully have some answers like Surefire Bullets, and well, they've used both Angelic Snipes in their deck already. Double Bell Ringer. So if they do have Ektar here and get the rush, if they have enough followers in grave or cards in grave, at least this will hold them off just a bit. Sparto's effect should give Lesser Mummy here Storm. Yep, because we did just pull out 2. This is a famous turn and pray for the best type of situation. Is this where we're at for Haven? I don't know how you kind of come back here. You can... What can we even do? Let's see this list. Even Apostle of Repose, Evo, Banish. Clear another follower by swinging in. But, like, what do we do after that? It just seems so bad.
I'm sorry, I played that wrong. Right, I can do this right. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah. So let's
do it one. Let's do it one at a time, so you don't lose track. Okay.
So let's spend 3 to deal 3 damage to Hector.
3 damage to him.
And then we're gonna go ahead and give it plus 2 attack, or 3 attack. But it's okay. I'll finish it off with
Fire bullet.
fire bullets.
Realizing that they are +1/+1 right now, making things even more awkward.
I don't actually have the I forgot that it's 3 HP, right? So
It was at 3, now it's at 4.
yeah, it's at 4, correct? Yeah, no, I don't have it actually. I forgot that it was the what do you call it? The 1 HP. Got it.
You can still clear the Lesser Mummy. You leave them with the Spartoid.
You hit him twice with 2 surefire bullets. So you got 3 damage else to go around. So you can kill my lesser mummy. And then
It has 3
right, so you can't kill him, but you're not at lethal, so it's not over yet. He has 3 attack, 4 health.
Right.
So you're not dead yet. It's just looking bad. So you can do the 3 damage to him.
Right.
So kill him and then
I guess I'll just keep it standing.
yes.
My apologies.
All good.
Pretty rough here. I don't know how Haven comes back here. I feel like Abyss just has a lot of top decks here win the game. Another Ector wins the game. Death Breath wins the game. Blesser Mummy off the top wins the game.
Swing face for 3.
Let me see.
Spend 5 and I'll play Odile.
Yep. Black Swan wins it here, closing the game out. There was just too much early pressure from Abyss. The removal that Haven did have didn't line up very well for the early game aggression. I don't know if they were if they were expecting that or not. They just kind of assumed that the opponent was maybe on Control Abyss. But yeah, that is game. Nice try to win Noel for trying to make it out of here. Just pretty rough. The opening is really bad. A lot of control games come down to like how do the first 4 to 5 turns work out for them. If they have good control the first 4 turns of the game, they probably can close out the game no matter what happens near the end. But unfortunately, Necro Abyss is pretty good into control get decks. Obviously, being able to loop Ektar over and over again is really scary and really annoying for control decks to deal with. And the pressure early on was just too much for Noel here. Well, that should be this week's tournament tournament. That was the last round here. Thank you guys for joining me as always. If you want to join next week, we do this every Wednesday, same time, 6 p.m. EST, or not EST, 6 p.m. PST. That's when we start round one usually. Hour before that, we do signups, so you can join the stream or join the Discord there. And I post signups about an hour before we start. And then we launch 1 hour later at 6 p.m. PST.